Hey, I'm Pat. Welcome to Daily Devos. Today we're going to talk about love in action. About a week ago in our Daily Devos, we talked about the danger of comparisons, unless we're comparing ourselves to Jesus. See, he's the standard of comparison. So in Ephesians 4:32, Paul says, "Forgive as Jesus forgives." Watch what Jesus says in John chapter 15, verse 12. He says, "This is my commandment, love each other," but he doesn't stop there. "This is my commandment, love each other in the same way I have loved you." Love each other as I have loved you. Now, we're going to miss the significance, the deep significance of this if we don't understand the context and what Jesus does right after this. Jesus is actually having his last meal with his disciples. It's Passover. They're celebrating this celebration that has gone on for 1,500 years in the Jewish culture. They're remembering how God delivered them from Egypt. But this is the night where Jesus is going to take a piece of that bread and say, "Do this in remembrance of me." He's going to drink the wine and say, "Do this in remembrance of me. This is my body and this is my blood." But what Jesus does almost immediately after he says, "Love as I have loved," is he gets down and he starts washing their feet. Now, this was a job in those days that was reserved for servants. See, we have closed-toed shoes now and we walk around on pavement and cement primarily. But in those days, they were walking in the dust and the dirt and they had sandals. And so their feet were disgusting and stinky. And it was a servant's job to get down and wash their feet. And Jesus gets down and he washes their feet, all of their feet, all of their feet. There's 12 of them there. And one of them is a guy named Judas. And he washed his feet. And he washed his feet knowing what Judas was about to do. And these men didn't understand the significance of this at that time, but can you imagine him that next week after Jesus now is gone and died? He's risen from the dead. Judas has betrayed him. And then they remember back when Jesus says, "Hey guys, I want you to love the way I love." And then they're going to remember when he got down on his knees and started washing their feet. And then they're going to remember when he washed the feet of Judas. Today in your relationships, love. Don't just love anyway. Love as sacrificially as Jesus loved.